CBT Naruto.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Today it's live final round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in on our featured golfer here at the First.
Rich, what a great position to be in. 3 days of great golf. The lead, you know it. Exchange of cards on the first tee, ready to go. 3-4 hours in front of you, and you don't quite know the outcome. That's why we play this game.
And this is where the pressure begins to heighten because all of the attention is focused squarely on you. With the lead, television cameras on you, fans on you. Can you handle it? We'll see.
Should be safely on deck.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Trying to make yet another birdie. So, Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid. Very impressed.
Frank, this is a nice-looking hole. Not long, only 371 yards, but challenging in its own way.
It is challenging. The best approach here really is a conservative tee shot to set up an aggressive second.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Frank, is a player thinking birdie here on this approach shot at the second hole?
Anything with the scoring club here, as long as you can get the distance right and get into the right section, it's very much a birdie hole.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Not a real hard game, is it? Birdie birdie to open. Now to the third hole, a par 4, 471 yards. Frank, break this hole down for us.
All the trouble appears down that left side with the series of bunkers, but you've got to take into account the trees that are well positioned down the right side. Plus, as you can see, this fairway is not exactly flat.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Frank, what's the best way to get at this hole location here at number 3?
If there's a desired shot pattern, it's a little draw off the tee and a little draw in. And the reason why, if you look at the shape of that green, it's on a 45-degree angle to the left. So it really does suit a shot coming in from the right.
Tug that one a little bit offline to the left. And he'll pay a bit of a price because that rough is fairly thick. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Makes it right in the center. And now let's go down to the action at the fourth. Couple of red numbers already on the scorecard. Could not ask for a better start to this final round.
And in the thick of things, too. Playing well, swinging well, iron shots are good, plenty of opportunities out there. Just what you would give just to make a few more putts.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday.
Great, too.
Beautiful. Frank, what'd you say at the top? Die on the left, die on the right. Is this what you were talking about?
Exactly, yeah. The fifth hole here, it's called double trouble. So yeah, there's chances for grief on both sides of this fairway. But, if you're long enough, if you can just sneak it past 335, that's where the water runs out. This is reachable.
So if you do sneak it out there, and that would be the longer hitters, you might have what into this green?
Well, you can get home hybrid, maybe even something shorter. But remember, it's called double trouble. Avoid that, maybe double eagle. There's long and long, and that with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up. Now the enticing second shot here, Frank, at the par 5 fifth.
If you're going to lay up, make sure you lay up properly. There's no sense in trying to knock it all the way down by that narrow neck. Just leave yourself a third.
Oh, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Locked in on the read and the speed. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, Frank, how about this 255-yard par 3 sixth?
Yeah, there's a bit of a bailout area, sort of short and left, but the only thing really going in the player's favor, it is a big green, 51 yards in depth. So if you want to sort of do the maths in reverse, 255, take away 50, 205 front, it doesn't sound as daunting.
This one's looking good. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
Frank, this is like a big water park here at PGA West. We saw it at the 6th, and here again at the 7th, a challenging par 4, 346 yards.
I've never, ever seen anyone try and drive this green. So it's just a layup. You see the bunker down there in the distance. That really is the stop sign. So something that's short of that, but really what I prefer is try and lay up on a nice number. Something that you got a full shot in, whether that be a 9-iron or an 8-iron or a wedge. You'd like to have a full club in here.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Setting up for this next approach, our featured player starting to pick it up after that less than stellar start to the round.
But as we know, Rich, golf is such a streaky game. Perhaps now this player can catch fire and put together some good holes in a row.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Down it. That's a birdie. Now we're at the 8th hole here at PGA West in La Quinta, California. 559-yard par 5. Frank, what are the options here?
A good tee shot, you can certainly reach this par 5 and 2. There's a crosswalk that comes across in that vicinity of 330 yards. That's sort of the green light area if you can get it down there. Anything short of that, it becomes very much a 3-shotter. If you can get it close to that crosswalk that goes there, then certainly this becomes opportunity knocks.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5. We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Well read.
Finishing out the front 9 with a pretty difficult par 4. Again, water down that right side.
There's something about a well-hit shot.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
And that sets up well for a chance at the green here at the 9th. Frank, mistake-free golf. You hope you can keep it together. Possibility of a very special round here.
Yeah, the only real thing to worry about is not to get too far ahead of yourself. At the moment, the swing looks tremendous. And just keep the round ticking over, one hole at a time. I know it sounds like a cliche, but right now, he's exactly where he wants to be.
Terrific golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. Good chance here. He's made it. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, continuing at PGA West in the Career Builder Challenge. We're on the back 9 now. Hole number 10 is 416 yards, a medium length par 4. But again, player has to deal with water.
It is. This is a double dogleg, really. And if you don't get the ball in the fairway, you're going to kick yourself.
Frank, one of our colleagues at Golf Channel, Brian Hammond's always liked to say, keep it in the short grass. It is nice to play from the fairway.
The game's so much easier from the fairway. Less decisions to be made. You don't have to worry about a flyer or the lip in front of the bunker or a tree. The game almost appears straightforward from there.
Good swing, good shot yet again. That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. Trying to make yet another birdie. In the hole for birdie. Boy, this is a long par 5, the 11th at PGA West, 617 yards. A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway.
Second shot.
Now the third shot here at the par 5 11th. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Getting set now over the putt. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, now another clever, small par 4, only 363 yards here at the 12th.
Couple of different options here, Rich. You can lay it up just short of where that nose of the bunker starts to poke out on the right side of the fairway. Then you're going to be left with something in the sort of 140, 150 yard mark to the flag. Or if you want to get a little sort of greedy, you start to sneak it up there where it gets narrow. It's shorter. It requires a better shot.
So yet another short iron shot into a par 4 here at the 12th. Should be pretty good right there, on the safe side. That's how you play the game, right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here. Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Just 5 feet left. Good effort and good par putt. Now teeing off here at the par 3, 13th. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
That was a solid strike and a good result. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Well, Frank, kind of a make-or-break hole here at the 14th, par 4, 389 yards.
Yeah, for the Cavalier player, you can sort of go at this green in a more direct line. 290 yards will take all this bunker down the right out of play. Just leave you a flick in here. I'm going to say that's not a bad play, really. If you don't do that, then you just got to thread it down the left. After that good tee shot, Rich, it's time to take full advantage of it.
And this is one where he can really go after the whole location and maybe think about making birdie. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
He's made it. Well, Frank, we are turning home. It says so on the scorecard here at 15.
It is, and once again, another example of great bunkering by Pete Dye. Bunkers on a lot of golf courses are just simply left and right, but what Pete Dye does, he lets them cut in, especially that one down the left side of the fairway it cuts in, so it has to be avoided, and it's going to be about 280 yards to take it completely out of play. That's probably the best line, is to get it just past that last bunker on the left side.
Frank, the 15th is called turning home. Time now to turn on the jets, and a good chance.
Yeah, after a good drive, once again, height's going to be rewarded here with the second shot. See the way that green is protected by the bunkers. So if you can come in here really high, get that to land soft, there's a lot of flags on this green that you can go at.
What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Here we go now, the final par 5 of the day, Frank.
Yeah, decision on how much you bite off here. If you play the ball to the right, then it's going to play its full 600 yards. But if you can take it in a direct line at that green, you're going to chew off a little bit of yardage. But you have to be able to carry that bunker.
And through the years, a lot of excitement here at this par 5 16th.
What a great shot.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Locked in on the read and the speed. Get in for eagle.
You all ready? You all ready?
Par 317. It is the signature hole here at PGA West. They call it Alcatraz with good reason. You can get locked up here and they'll throw away the key. It's a place that has spoiled a lot of rounds through the years. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it? hit it, and he's got it right on track. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie.
Really solid stroke.
Well, Frank, hopefully the player has arrived here at 18 in a pretty good frame of mind. If not, you have to be thinking, oh, here we go again, water left. I mean, you could shoot 100 out here on this golf course if you don't have your best stuff.
Yeah, this is another example of, you're right, if you've got the bad mojo going, this is not the hole you want to be playing. Water left, bunkers right, somewhere in between though, this fairway.
Second shot, good look at the green. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Chance to win right here, the Career Builder Challenge. That's the idea. Just knock it in. Just a great putt and a great win. One great hole after another here at PGA West. The finishing hole, no exception. Frank, what can we expect here?
Great finishing hole. It's amazing. If you took the three bunkers we're first going to see down the right side, this would almost be a nothing hole. But because they're perfectly situated here, they really shrink up that driving area down the left side. And this is just a reward for a great swing, a great strike, a great shot.
TBT Naruto over and out. And also, today's October 16, 2019. Shout out to World Food Day. And yesterday was October 15, 2019. Shout out to the Washington Nationals winning the conference semifinals in the baseball playoffs and going to the 2019 World Series. This is it's the Washington Nationals' first World Series. And yeah, it's pretty exciting and amazing and pretty fresh. And yesterday they were up 3-0 in the series for the St. Louis Cardinals, the 7-game series. And so they win one more game, then they advanced to the World Series. And they won, so they got 4 wins. So they started the St. Louis Cardinals, and it's 4-0, and they in the 2019 World Series now. Yeah, so congratulations to the Washington Nationals getting their first World Series in the 2019 World Series. Yeah, to their first World Series in the 2019 World Series. And with all that being said, TBT Naruto over and out.